Hi guys, it's Katie here from BellaCreativa, back to do another video today. So I'm using the Broderie SVG files to make a mini album. SVG files are scalable vector graphic files that you can use on electronic cutting machines like the Cricut, the Brother Scan & Cut or the Silhouette. And so I have created this set of SVG files to make a complete mini album. I've already made one of the Broderie mini albums on camera, and that's this one here. And the reason why I've called the SVG files Broderie is because you can make these really beautiful feminine lacy mini albums using the SVG files, and it does all this cutting for you so that you can have those beautiful lacy edges and you don't have to use any punches because the your cutting machine will do it for you. So this is the Broderie using those really lacy edge pieces, but you also get a lot of pieces in the Broderie SVG files that don't have those lacy edges in it, and I wanted to show you how you can make a beautiful album using those pieces as well. So if you didn't want to do a really feminine album, you could also you could still use these pieces and make a fabulous album. So that's what we're doing. So there's 30 SVG files. I have made this little booklet here to explain all the pieces that I cut out for each page that I'm making. The blue pieces are the actual elements themselves, and the pink pieces are the mats to go with that. So you don't even have to cut the mats out. Your electronic cutting machine will do it for you. So there's binding, covers, base pages, pockets, doors, all sorts of things. And so we are in the process of making this album. We've done the cover and we've done the first couple of pages. So we just have a couple of flips here, and of course I haven't embellished anything yet. So and there's a belly band, but I'm trying to make a very neutral toned album. All the pages are pocket pages, so we can put an insert in the side there. And then we've done this page here, and I haven't made the insert for this yet, but it's just holding this flip page closed, so it flips out this way and this way, and then it also flips out this way, and we have a pocket here and a corner pocket here. So they're the first two pages that we've made. I'm going to do another couple today, hopefully, if we get time. So we're going to be working on this page and hopefully also the next page over. So the SVG files themselves will make you an album that is 7 inches by 7 inches with a 3-inch spine. Oh, I've got stuck something on there. There we go. So that's what size the SVG files come in, and that's the size that the album is that you can make without making any changes to it. But you can make a bigger album and you can also make a smaller album. All you need to do is resize all the pieces. So anyway, let's put that aside, and I've done my little sales pitch, so let's start making. So I'll show you what pieces I've cut out for today's pages. I always start with cutting out my base page mat, which is the C2. I'll just grab my little pile of goodies here. Don't actually need too much for this page. So this is my C2 mat here. I cut it out on my Cricut, and then I've just inked around the edges. And then the only other things we have are, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of these F2 pockets. So let's go over to the F2. F2 is this pocket here, so we've cut out 4 of those, like so. So they're little pockets. And then we have cut out the mats for those, which is F8, and I've cut out 4 of those as well. So there's our 4 mats, the F8 mats. So that is all that we need for this page, I believe. No, there's one other piece. What have I done with it? Here it is. I have also cut out this piece here, H2, which is this pocket here, and then the mat for that, which is this one here, and that's H4. So that's what we need for the first page. So let's pop that to the side and we can start making. So I will leave my mat here, and I'll leave that here and that here. Now these, we are going to make, this is the 4 F2 pieces. We're going to make little sort of pocket envelopes, or pockets, I guess, little flippy pockets. So what we need to do is cut some pieces off, because at the moment they're pockets, but we want to have an open end on one end. So on all 4, I'm going to cut off one of the short tabs. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm just going to get out my cutting tool. So this is the only cutting that you need to do, and that's just so you can use the pieces in any way that you like. Try to make them as versatile as possible. But otherwise your cutting machine will do all your cutting for you, and if your cutting machine can also score for you, then it will have done all of the scoring. So I'm just lining up that score line that my Cricut's put here, and I'm just trimming that little tab off like so. Like so. Okay. And now I'll just get out my mat as well, because I'm a messy crafter and I tend to get glue everywhere. So right, so what I want to do is I'm going to attach one of these F2s to this other F2. So I'm going to make use of this tab here and this long tab here and join those together. And then we're going to fold one of these tabs in to finish off that little pocket like so. And we're going to leave this one here because that's what we're going to use to attach it to our page. So I'm just going to do that for both of these little pockets. Might actually just get a little ink out and ink up around here, which is where I trimmed it. Might even around the edges, but I might wait till I put them together. Right, so that one. So I am using the VersaFine Vintage Sepia because I just find this craft paper is really thirsty, and I feel like I don't have to use as much ink when I use this one. But as you can see, I haven't been treating it very well and it looks a bit messy. Right, so one of the bottom flaps are out, but otherwise we're going to join this one together. I am using Helmer's Tiger Grip, and I've just put it in this little small container because I'm hoping it will help me to not use so much glue and make such a mess. I like this glue. I've only just recently discovered it. I like it a lot. So I'm just going to attach this tab to this piece here and then make sure that they're lined up along that edge. I mean, if it's not perfect, we can always trim off the bits that aren't perfect because, you know, who's perfect? So I'm just going to make sure that that's well attached. Happy with that. And then I can attach this long tab and this little bottom tab here as well. So put some glue on here and along here, and we're leaving this tab out, and I'm just going to fold it over and squash it down, and hopefully they should be lined up. Let's have a look. Looks good. So then we should just be able to fold that tab over and make sure that we get a nice fold either way, so it will flip either way nicely. Right, now do the same with this one. Flip it over, and you can see I write the alphanumeric number for all the pieces as I cut them out, because sometimes I look at them in a blank stare and think, what is that piece? What is it? What did I cut out? And also if, you know, it blows away and you find a random piece on the floor and you wonder what it's for. And you know, if you don't use it, you can just stash it away and maybe you'll use it in another project and you know exactly what piece it is. Okay, so that one's done, and then we can just fold these two in and glue that together. Like so, and then fold that over and stick it down. I don't feel like that one lined up quite so well, but I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who'll be able to tell. And that folds over. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. See down here, I don't think I did that all that well. But if I put that at the back, who would know? Also, didn't put very much glue there. It helps if you take the lid off. Oh dear. Right, just clean up a little bit of glue on there. Okay, just put the lid on for a moment. Now I'm going to round my corner edges. It's going to be pretty stiff. Ugh. And just get rid of this little pile. I did empty this out since the last video, but I'm still losing bits everywhere. And this one, and this side. Okay, so I might just ink up those little round edges now so they don't look so naked. And down this, can I trim? No, that's the tab, so I'll just, you know, ink away that mistake or that, you know, not well lined up piece. And I'm just going to ink along here as well in case we see that bit when we stick it in our album. That bit and along here. So now we have two little pockets like so. Cute. Okay, so if I bring up my album and I have to decide if I want them to flip out that way or if I want them to flip out that way. And I always prefer things to flip away from the spine if I can help it. So I'm going to put them here. So if I put one here and the other one here, there should be room on this page for both of them to sit quite nicely. Look at that. So let's do it. Bit of glue. Again, got to take the lid off. I should make that lid a different colour because it's white. It just looks like it's, you know, I forget that it's on there. That's my excuse. Okay, so I'm just going to line that up with the side and with the top. Excuse me, I'm just going to lift this up so I can see that I've lined it up with the top. Flip it out. Burnish it down, make sure it's really good and stuck. And then the same with this one. And if I put enough glue on there, I think I just spread it around a bit. Okay, and then line this one up with the edge and the bottom. Make sure it's good and stuck. Get the glue seepage off, Katie. That's why I have a little wipe handy because I always make such a mess. Now, I've left it so it's got a little bit of a gap in the middle, but you could put them snug up against each other and a little bit away from the edge, but I didn't fancy my chances of getting that right, so I'm happy with that. Looks good. So we can pop some mats on. So I'm going to put this one here on the inside. So this is my C2 matte. And that is going to just attach down. Like so. Here you go again, you get to sit and watch me matte. But you do not have to sit and watch me measure it and cut it and score it and cut it and everything. So, you know, there's that. Wipe that glue off. Looks good. Then my mattes for here, I like these, this shiny stuff to go on here. I think they might actually go like that. Yes. So I'm going to round these edges and trim and then pop these down. So that one on top and then this one. Oops. Like so. Oh, they're so cute. I like this foily kind of paper. I can't work out if it's rose gold, gold or copper, so who knows. I actually bought a foil quill pen, and I keep meaning to do a little bit of foiling like this on some of the plainer pieces, but you know, I do like those foil pens though. That's that one, and then this one. A funny bit of something stuck on. There we go. Couldn't tell if it was part of the print or if I had something stuck on there. And pop that one down on there. Just got glue all over my finger. Oops. Okay, and then I can open them up, and on this side I've just got the, this is just some index pages from an old atlas that I bought. I just mangled that corner. Oh, you'll never know. Yeah, because I have two, I should mention, I don't know if I even mentioned, did I? I'm using this paper line by Kaisercraft. It's called Whisper. It's really neutral paper line. I just wanted to do something less frilly and frou-frou, like this frilly and frou-frou. So I chose this one, but it is, I bought two of the 6.5 inch paper pads, and but 4 of each of the pages from each pad are cutouts, and so so it says it has 24, maybe 36 pages that I could use, but I wasn't sure if that was going to be enough, so I have also added in this atlas paper, which I really like. I've been using quite a bit lately. I like the order of the lines and the numbers. So I'll just pop this one on here. But you could also use book paper or music sheets, anything you like. Or you could just use all designer scrapbook paper. I'm just worried that I'll run out, because sometimes that happens. Okay, so there's our little side flips there. Cute, 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 cute. Oh, I'm stuck over here. Right, there we go. So now I have this pocket, and this pocket is my intention to put it on this back page here. First of all, I'm going to put down the mat. Come on. Right, I'll mat this little pocket here. So my idea was, and I have done this in another album, let me just grab it and I'll show you. Yeah, this is, you know, an album that I have 90% finished, but I haven't done the front. Okay, so, oh, those are doors that I always do. In this album, this is what we're doing. We've done these kind of little pockets, and then we have some tags that go in them. And in this case, I've used these little charms here to hold them down. So, but this time, I think instead of using the little charms, I'm going to use this little tag that came from the paper collection. So I've just matted it a couple more times and put a little bit of glossy accents on the butterfly. And my idea was to attach it to this pocket, so then you could slip it aside and you could get the thing, whatever's in here out. But I guess we probably need to do those inserts because it's the inserts that are holding it down. So I did cut out some inserts. Here we go. Let's just put this aside for a minute. The inserts that I cut out were I cut out 2 of these M3s and then 4 of the M7 mats, so I could mat them on both sides. And that's these little guys here. So all I'm going to do is, let me just think, I'm just going to mat them. I'm going to round the corners on, I might as well do it all the way around. I think the bottom ones slide in better and the top ones just look nicer if they're rounded. The bottom edge slides in better if the corners are rounded, I've been told. So then we need to do the same with all the mats. I probably could have put them all together, but you know, when you try and stack them up and cut them all together, you always mess it up. Well, I do anyway. So this paper I've cut the wrong way. It's going to go sideways, but I don't care. I don't think anyone would know. If they did, I'll say, oh yeah, I did that on purpose. Okay, so I'll just fix up those nude corners. And again, you can watch me mat. Shouldn't take too long. We can talk about the weather. How's the weather where you are? I'm in the southern hemisphere, so it's hot at the moment. It's our summer. The aircon's going. It's been really humid. I'm in Australia, although I'm on the west coast, but we've had really bad fires over on the east coast. I need to put some more glue in here. So I think this will be my front. Try and get that right. So this one. I need to fill out my glue bottle. Just leave it on its side. Like so, and then we'll do the other side. Some glue on here. Glue that down. And this one, let's go the same way. so. The wrong way, but at least they're both the same. Okay, so there's our little, that way. There's our little insert. So we bring our album back. Whoops, I'm making a mess everywhere. And we can slide our insert in here. Cute. And in here. Like that. And then if we were to just, you know, guess where this, put this down, and if we line that up there, and we pop those down, hold that, then if I put this guy in the middle, just right there, then if you flip it down, you could open this one up, and if you flip it up, you could pull that one up. How about that? Okay, so if that's the case, it needs to go, am I in camera? Sorry. It needs to go right in the middle and basically right against the edge. Alright, that's nice and easy. Let's do that. Put this to the side again. Do not have enough room on my desk. Just lay this out flat. I find my pencil and my ruler. And I want to find the halfway point here, which I believe will be, let's have a look in terms of inches. It's 6 inches from there, so 3 is the middle. So we're just going to put this guy right there, pretty much. So I might put a little circle there, and I'm going to use my leather punch to punch a hole. You could use your crocodile. Oh, I had a little mental blank there. And I'm just going to pop a hole in there. And I have a brad over here that I can't pick up. Here, this little guy. I'm just going to pop that in there. Oops, butterfingers, pop that in there, pop that through that hole, and make sure that the prongs are going upwards and downwards, like so. Right, so now he moves. Yeah. Okay. He needs to be a bit flatter, but hopefully he will get flatter when he's sitting in the album for a little while. And then I'm going to find some scissors, and I just have a bit of masking tape. I can trim that off. I'm just going to stick that over those prongs because I don't want those to stop things sliding in and out of the album. I'll just pop that on over the top, and hopefully it will stop that from happening. Okay, and then all we need to do is attach this guy to the album, and we're done for that page, so let's do it. Okay, I'll just flip this over like so, and put some glue on our tabs. I feel like this album is too easy. Might have to, I don't know, maybe it's just, it's easy. Okay, so I'm just going to put that pocket on, line it up against that score line, press it down, make sure I'm happy with where it's placed, and just give it a good press with my bone folder and make sure that it's got that hold of that tab really well, like so. Let me have a look at it. Yeah. Okay, so then we can flick that one around and bring our two little pockets back, pull our little tabs out, spin that back around, and it should hold it. Yeah, look at that. Cute. Alright, that's another page done. Should we do one more? We can do another one. So these little guys here, I'll probably come back later and give them a little bit of ribbon or something on them, and I can do some decorating and embellishing, but I'm going to do that at the end. Alright, so this is the next page that we're going to do. So we're doing the left hand side page. Let's pop that to the side. I'll get out my book and I'll show you what we've cut out for this page. This is another pretty simple page, it has to be said. Okay, so of course we start off with C2, which is the base page mat. Let me move some stuff out of the way. There we go. So there's our base page mat, already cut out and inked and ready to go. Right there. Then we have got 2 H2s, which are these two here, H2 pockets or doors, whatever you want them to be. There's 2 of those, and then I've cut out 4 H4s, which are the mats, and that's those 2 there. So we're just doing some really simple doors on this page. So let's pop that to the side. And the first thing we need to do is turn these pockets into doors. So to do that, we need to cut off the tabs on both of the short sides. So we'll just grab a cutting tool and do that. And I just put the little crosses on there because I have been known to get talking and to forget and end up cutting off all the tabs. So this way I know to only, I've trained myself to only cut the tabs off that have the crosses in them. Okay, so those pockets are now doors, or slips, or whatever you'd like to call them. I'm going to round the edges on those. Round the edges, round the corners. And I'm just going to finish my inking where I cut those tabs off. And the other side. I guess this is a little bit more simple. I'm not doing the fancy doors that I usually do in albums. I nearly always do that on the first page. But I'm trying to do something different. Okay, so we can just attach those. Easy peasy. Bring that page back. And we're going to attach this one to this side and this one to this side, like so. And I might start with this one on this far side because it looks like we've got no problems with the room for them to attach. So just put a bit of glue on that tab and line it up against the edge of that page and press it down. Make sure I'm happy with it's lining up top and bottom. And if it's not, it's because of the way I cut the tabs off. I've got my own folder. That's all attached. And then I'm going to attach this one. Oh, come on glue, let's make it through this video. Okay, so this one's going on this edge, but I'm also going to close this door to help me make sure that they are lined up. And I'm pretty happy with that. Yes, yes, let's just stick it down. Give it a good burnish. wash all the glue out, as I do, get it all over my phone folder, as I do. Put my glue on the side. Oops, I've got all sorts of things stacked here. Oh, maybe you could see what was on the other side of me. Okay, so there's our doors. Easy done. Happy with that. Okay, so I want to put these fancy foil butterflies on the front. I actually think they go that way, so then they match up. Yes. So to remind me, let me right now do those corners. Alright. Now I was thinking about using a magnet to hold these down, but now I'm thinking, oh, I might just use a Velcro dot, because I don't know, I like those Velcro dots. Okay, we can probably do the corners of this, and they are non-directional, so we can just do any old corner. And this one. And if we do a Velcro dot, I don't have to think about anything. Just stick it on afterwards. Okay, so let's get sticking. Yeah, and if I use a Velcro dot, then I don't have to put a magnet down under here. So let's just commit to a Velcro dot. So I'm going to catch my base page mat straight down. Now you can put other, you know, you could put corner pockets in here, or a bottom pocket, or whatever you like. But the beauty of that too means that you can also do that anytime you like. If you want to put a pocket on top of here later on, you can come back and do that. You know, because a pocket just, you know, it just sticks on afterwards, like this. You know, you can mat underneath it, and then if you decide you want to stick another pocket in there down here later on, you can. Okay, and then these are going to be my inside mats. So I can pop that down on here, like so. And this one on the other side, and my in frame. Do that one. Just about out of glue. Come out a little bit. Come out a little bit. There we go. Okay, so there's our matting on the inside, and we can do our outside butterflies. Oh, no glue, and then it just comes pouring out. That's going to make a hell of a mess. That mat should not be going anywhere with the amount of glue that just got stuck on there. Nice. And this one. Come on, work with me. We do not have much more to go. You're going to be like this. Alright, we're just going to go back to the Big Daddy. Okay. And then it comes pouring out of here probably. No, it doesn't come out at all. There we go. And then this guy can go down here. Slide up a bit, across a bit, down a bit. to the left, to the right. That's goofy glue off. And there are the little doors. Now, you can go away, you're hopeless. I thought I would put a little center piece on here. So I've just cut out this piece of card, and I was thinking I'll put that in the center, and then I can put the Velcro on here and on this door like that, and I'll glue this down here. And this, I've got this little flower thingy that came in. I bought the collectibles, they're called, the little die cuts that go with the paper collection. And so this flower was a part of that, and so I thought I would stick it down on there. But when we open it up, we will also see if it's down on there, that side. So I've just used a little scrap to be able to put on the back there. So let's do that. So just put this little scrap on the back. And stick it down. I haven't rounded the edges here either. That's very strange of me. I hope I don't live to regret that decision. Okay, and then this is just going to go on top like that. And I'll just stick it on there. Okay, and then I just want to center it. So, whoops, stuck to my finger with all that excess glue that I've used. Let me just wipe that off. So this is about 6 centimeters or so wide, which is 2.5 inches. So if I wanted to put this down, I'd say 3.2 centimeters would be the halfway point. So if I just flick this over, oops, I'm going to find 3.2, line there and a line down here, 3.12. Okay, and then I'm going to attach that whole side down. So put glue on this side here. And I might flip it over like so, and maybe about there. I don't know if that's centered or not. I don't know if it's centered that way, but feels like it's okay. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's probably not centered, but I'm happy with it. So look at me being all laissez-faire, not like me at all. Right, so then I can just put a little Velcro dot under there, and I don't see my Velcro dots anywhere on the table, because when I sat down, I actually sat down with magnets because I thought that's what I was going to do, but you know, late change. So what I could also do is put a little hole in here, and we could hang a little tassel or something off there. So, but I might do that at the embellishing stage, because I've probably been rabbiting on for ages, and this video is going to be terribly long. So the only other thing is, I could also have this little butterfly. I was thinking I might stick him up there like that. But you know what, I might leave him till the end as well, because that would be way too decisive of me. So that's that. I will put a Velcro dot on there before I see you in the next video. But so today we've done a couple of quick little easy pages. So we've got, you know, but they're cute, they're different. We've got little flips. So this little guy pushes down, up, around, and then these two flip out. And we've got a pocket under here, so, and that was nice and easy, didn't require too much work, and it's pretty effective and cute. And then on this page we have our cute little doors that open out the ways like that, and then we can put a nice big photo there. Or you could put a pocket or something in here if you wanted to. I don't know what I want to do with that yet, but there's another door, another page done. So thanks very much for spending some time with me today while we work our way through this album. If you're interested in purchasing the Broderie SVG files, I will put a link in the description box below to my Etsy store, so you could head over and have a look at them. Thanks very much for your time, and give me, like, comment, subscribe, all the things that people always ask you to do, and I'll see you guys again soon. Thanks, bye.